Hello, people. Welcome to the 97 show of the Freak Show.
97.
We got three more between. So what's going to happen? Are we doing the 100 show in Atlantic City?
I would like to. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to. I mean, it's open.
Oh, it's open, but like it's the outside area, the back door area.
Which is good. I'll take it.
A lot of the stuff is still not open, but right now they got the beach bars are open. And everything else is open, you know?
Like an
We're outside the beautiful 7B. Hopefully the 7B. Hey, let me know
Billy?
if you guys can hear us, you know? If you guys can hear us, I don't know.
My cousin Billy, how are you, sir?
Yeah, everybody's out. Oh, Billy, you went to that restaurant again. How good is that?
The Bayou? Bayou's phenomenal. Love
Bayou. Dude, that food look incredible, man.
So good. So good.
What do you think of Monday Night Raw this week?
It was all right. I think NXT last night was phenomenal.
Oh, NXT.
If you haven't seen it, we're going
my
to have
God.
some spoilers.
Do you see that championship match? How great was that?
It was phenomenal.
Keith Lee. They got to move Keith Lee
to
the main roster.
They have to.
They have to put in the main roster.
I
don't know what they're
knew
doing.
he was going to win when every person they asked, who do you think's going to win? They're all like, oh, it's going to be Adam Cole. I'm like, no, it's not.
Hey, what do you think of the new United States title that they put out?
See you, Billy. Thanks for coming in.
Hey,
I think it's
see
all
if
right.
you can hear her. Go inside. See if you can hear
Everyone
her
says I
on the
can,
thing.
so.
Oh, they could? Okay, good. Yeah, so, dude, that you see... Oh, but you see that they did a bigger NXT belt just for this thing? So you knew, like...
Well, I also saw that they changed the cruiserweight belt, too. It looks like shit.
Oh, because now the NXT cruiserweight, yeah. They did that. They changed... Dude, let me tell you, they're doing... I think that pretty much is the third promotion now.
Yeah.
They got to be the third promotion.
But which is fine, but then they got to change the way they pay these guys. So for those who don't know wrestling or watch wrestling that well... NXT was originally the minor leagues for, building up the main guys to the main roster.
Yeah.
So their pay is completely different.
Oh, yeah, but they are making some money on merch, I think.
Merch, yeah, but they don't get paid per show. They get paid per month. That's it.
Oh, yeah, they get paid. Yeah, they get per month. But they only doing like 2 tapings a month.
Now they are, yeah.
So and back then when they did the tape in NXT, they were still doing 2 taping a month.
Yeah, but even like all the house shows, they didn't get paid for house show. They had to go do it.
Paid, but the house
Which
shows
sucks.
went up. But you know what? That's to get exposure. But what they were getting out of that was merch.
Yeah.
So if you were selling your merch and this and that,
well, who was saying that? It was CM Punk was saying that his contract with WWE was only like $300,000 a year. But he was making like $2.7 million
with the merch.
In merch. They was buying his shit. I mean, that's insane.
Imagine
so how much a percentage he gets. Even if he gets 10%, that's a $2 million from 10%. How that means Vinnie Mac's selling $20 million of merch from him?
Dude, then think about the action figures.
Yeah.
You got the action figure. You got like any little, like they say, you can also do your own endorsement to make some extra money, put your likeness in certain thing. As long as WWF lets you, you can make a lot of money. But man, that main event yesterday, that whole Great American Bash was pretty good. The match last week, the women's match. You see that women's match between Oscar and
yes,
oh my God!
It was
phenomenal. It was phenomenal. They took down the house. That was probably one of the best female matches since WrestleMania.
So I'm going to jump the gun right now for 2 seconds because I'm watching the people driving in this neighborhood. What the fuck is the point of these barricades up if they're just driving around them?
It's actually to slow down people from driving too fast so people can do like social distance
But they're driving around them. Like they're still going down the same blocks with police barricades up.
But
so what's the point of them?
But you notice how slow they go.
It's just stupid.
Like at least you're not splitting up the block like a goddamn maniac. You know that? Dude, how fucking crazy is the guy in Seattle that killed the fucking girl in his car was an immigrant from Africa?
No, people are losing their minds.
How fucking crazy is that?
I was telling you earlier about the guy in Philly.
Yeah.
The bus driver. They dragged him out and beat him unconscious because they weren't wearing masks on the bus.
It's getting crazy, man. No, but here's the problem is, this is what happened to that guy. The guy was, it was crazy. The guy was, driving. It's like 1:30. Who the fuck does a protest at 1:30 a.m. in the morning and block a fucking street?
People looking for issues.
Imagine, dude, let me tell you, imagine if your tire and you fucking want to go home, and now you gotta wait an extra minute because you got these people out there. And the guy, you know, it's sad that somebody lost their life, but again, you know what? People work, and people are still working. People still got some normal life. They want to get home, and now you gotta wait for these fucking people to move. You know what? And,
Well,
and now the guy's done. The guy's done because he killed the fucking girl.
Well, the worst part is, like, it's not even that you gotta wait for them because they don't want you to wait for them. They want to jump on your car, and so, like, no offense, you jump in my car, I'm hitting the gas.
Yeah, you see what the Spanish do when they jump to his car.
Why, pull the shotgun out. Was it a shotgun or was it 9mm? I don't know.
He shot that big motherfucker first.
Shit, right? and then they went dropping.
And then people just started running. He's like, "You gonna put it?" And you know what's funny? I think the guy just got back in his car and left, man. But I never seen some dude. But he shot the biggest guy. The guy that was trying to drag him out. He pulled out the gun. That's another thing that's going on. How many shootings you think is going to happen with these protests now? With people now, people are actually getting armed.
With no police?
No police, and people are getting armed. You know what? It's funny. At 7 a.m, I'm walking by my block. It's already going on. You got the nice heroin addicts already shooting up in front of the school. It's going to be a very interesting year.
Back to pop culture. I'm tired of dealing with politics for one. No, it was good. I didn't see Fire Fest last night, so I don't know how that went. Fighter Fest, those.
Oh, whatever. They doing their own shit. But you see
that was good. The first one was good. That shit was really good.
Do you see the ratings? How you doing? You seen the ratings for NXT? It's like beating them.
Yeah.
In like AEW, because AEW is just like wrestling with no storyline. But that is like, I don't know, the way they fucking like they try and get the Orange Cassidy and Jericho make it like. And
wow. You got to give Orange Cassidy his due. Now, did you see that Riddle came out and talked about everything?
Oh yeah,
he admitted all of it. I'm like, oh, well, all of it. That's true.
You know
I don't like Matt Riddle, but I gotta give him credit, man.
He say fucking it.
He's like, yo, I cheated on my wife. You're right. I don't want to hear about it. I'm sorry. I don't want to bring it up. I'm like, ooh, that's. But he admitted it.
But he admitted it.
Oh yeah, he did.
No, once you get those Me Too people coming after you now, you pretty much just put all the thing. Like,
Joey Ryan's done.
Yeah,
his career's over.
I think you know who else might be done. Fucking the Velveteen Dream. But he's suing all the people coming after him right now.
Yeah, but still, though. I mean, you know what it is? Here's the issue I have with a lot of these things is people who get drunk and do dumb things now like to pull the whole, Me Too thing. And I'm not discrediting anyone who truly has had that shit happen to them. I have, back in the 90s. I get it. But just because you did something stupid because you were drunk or on drugs or coked out, or this, do not ruin someone else's life because you did something that you don't agree with later on in life. How many dumb things have we done? Hammered.
Oh, yeah.
I don't scream, oh, he made me do it. Oh, Stop. You fucked up. You made a mistake. Move on. Don't ruin someone else's life because you want to. It's like, and the Matt Riddle thing, I openly bring up. If it turns out where she's lying about all this, what charges can he press against her?
I don't think you can press it. Oh, the only thing
liable, slander. Like, come on.
Can you charge for like a force? You can charge for what is it? Where you falsely accuse somebody? There is some kind of.
Is it? But look at Enzo. He got charged. It all turned out to be bullshit. He lost his job. Lost this. So what happens there?
Oh man, you know what?
He's insane too. Follow him on Instagram if you haven't. Look him up. Yeah, he's amazing. The shit he does on Instagram is hysterical.
Dude, how crazy is this shit that the guy from Central Park, right? That he didn't even want to press charge it, but the prosecutor's just gonna go after that girl. She already paid. She lost her job.
Well, he said it to her. He goes, she's already paid enough. She apologized. He met with her and had a conversation with her. That's it. Let it go.
That's it. But
that's a true human being. That's a man who's like, you know what? She learned her lesson. That's it.
But now, guess what? Now the prosecutor, now they're hitting her with making a false police report.
Yeah. Which, let's be honest, how many of those happen every goddamn day in this fucking neighborhood?
But I gotta tell you, do you see what happened 4th of July weekend? You know, the only area the cops weren't really working at, they protected the city. But if you live in Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn,
oh, bro, they said what?
You're on your own.
The most shootings and criminal things. It's like it's back in the 80s again.
Oh yeah,
it's getting horrible. What's gonna happen? Giuliani's coming back.
They were all fucked. He already shitted on De Blasio. He's already fucking.
Oh my god,
dude, he might be.
So the Post. Did you see the Post recently?
Oh, the Post.
They posted the same thing when Dinkins, the exact same headline.
Yeah, but at least they could give all the fucking civil servants fucking raises. Everybody was
sucks.
happy, and then he fired everybody.
You see how many cops are leaving? They put a freeze
Oh
on
yeah,
retirements.
oh yeah. You know more.
Scotty, I love you. Thank God you got out, bro.
Scotty got out the right time, man.
my
He
God.
was like, "Fuck that."
There's what 900 now?
Yeah.
There's normally 150.
No, now that I put a freeze on it, you can't even like. I think there was a guy that went this weekend to put in his paper, and the office was closed.
Yeah.
They just fucking.
There's no one wants to. I mean, why would you want to do this? Why would you want to do that job anymore? I wouldn't. I was thinking about it up to about 2 months ago. I'm like, I'm gonna be a cop. Oh no.
I will hire the cartels to be the police.
Like Mexico.
They'll do a good job.
Just like Mexico.
They'll make it just like Mexico. Oh, you got a ticket? It's $600.
$600. You don't want to pay? Give me your hand. Take your hand instead. I was just
They'll
watching
be like
a great
savages.
thing about Tokyo with that. How in Tokyo they can imprison you for one charge up to a month.
Oh,
without
yeah?
charging you.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
man. And that means no lawyers, no telephones, no nothing.
Nothing,
So they don't know.
just
They don't know if you're dead or alive.
But
That's
you know
crazy.
what? If they think you're like a terrorist or something, in this country they can pretty much throw you in jail, and no lawyer, no.
I never
phone
told you
call.
that story. I don't even told the story here. Ever tell you that story with a kid I worked with at the restaurant who got picked up and he didn't have papers? And he was
Oh man!
And he was from a
No.
certain country, and all the owners had to do was say yes, he worked there, but since it was under the books and he wasn't paying them on the books, whatever, he wouldn't admit that he worked there. He sat in lockup for 9.5 months.
Oh my God!
And they couldn't charge him because he's from one of those countries. I won't say which one, but they were like, you're not proving that you're here for any other reason. You're getting money, but they can't say he's getting money from the restaurant because Nick's not saying, or somebody wasn't saying, wasn't why he was there. He sat in lockup. He got to an argument and some guy got stabbed. But he was there for 9.5 months. Till they proved that he had it. Because his student visa was expired for like 2 years.
That's
he was
funny.
still here.
Yeah, still here hanging
And he
out,
sat
living
there.
the life.
He sat in lockup for like 9 months. It was amazing.
I was telling Mike Baker this story, and I was telling when I tried my little stand-up career. I did like a stick in fucking the Comedy Center.
Really?
And this is a true Rob Rossi New York story, like no bullshit.
True story.
And the fucking the guy. So I did my comedy, and then Dave Chappelle came behind me and did his comedy, and Dave Chappelle. Oh my God, look at what's walking by. Look at this animal. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God,
They're gonna see
this
some
is
savages.
America. So I was like, I'm telling the story, right? And Dave Chappelle goes to me, God damn, you are fucked up. Yeah. Dave Chappelle, for Dave Chappelle to take me to the side, he said, dude, you are fucked up. The shit you told those people, you called that girl fat and ugly, and her boyfriend walked out, and then you told the skinny girl to get some food and eat because she's starving, and I just ripped into these people, and it was savage.
So it was a random Tuesday for you.
So Dave Chappelle goes to me, let's go upstairs. John Mayer's up there. We can go smoke a joint. And to my dream delight, it was me, Chappelle, and John Mayer smoking a fatty in front of the Comedy Center. And this is like fucking Jesus Christ.
How many years
92?
ago? I'm about to say, how many years
93?
ago is it?
And it was like, and then I look at myself and say, I can't believe those two dummies became something. Dave Chappelle is like one of the biggest
he's
comedians.
huge.
And John Mayer, he does his thing with the Grateful Dead. He's another one. He's like incredible how these guys, I would never think it's the same thing like years ago when I was a kid. And my dad took me to the locker room in wrestling, and I met this kid named Dwayne Johnson. He was this skinny little beanie fucking baby. And look at him now.
One of the best. So one of the best broken skulls was Mark Henry.
Oh, yeah.
He's discussing how he made The Rock drive him around, like, 'cause The Rock was the new kid, and Mark Henry was like this little punk. It was like he was broke. He lived with me for like 2 months because he had nowhere to go. I took care of him. He goes, now look at him. They're like, yep, now look at him.
Do you ever seen the Dinner for Three with the Nation of Domination?
Yes,
Where everybody got these nice products from The Rock.
D-Lo.
And what the Ron Simmons get? An autograph picture again. And Ron Henry go, wait, that could be worth something.
I ain't gonna lie. So who was it who was saying that he did it? Oh, Jimmy Hart. No, what's his face? The cheapest one out of all of them. Who was the
Jimmy Hart was
not Jimmy Hart?
cheap
No,
to,
he was the manager
Jim Cornette?
of SmackDown.
Oh, Terry Long.
Teddy Long.
Oh, Terry Long.
They said he was the cheapest son of a bitch ever.
tell you, don't.
Like, he still owes me $10. I couldn't stop laughing.
But Jim Cornette was funny. You know what? Because Jim Cornette's the one that he goes to all these restaurants. His big thing is eating. He eats more burgers and stuff than anybody else. It's funny, man. Like you talk, but I do like to thank Jim Cornette Collectible for the beautiful shirt.
Says thank you, fuck you, bye.
Bye. And I always say that also. It's like holy shit.
Yeah, this is true.
Dude, what do you think about what do you think about Killer Cross in the NXT? How fast is he going to move up?
I hope. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are so many guys that have potential, but they're just still too green. And I don't mean green in the technical aspect. He's green as far as trying to. For me, I watch him and he's in a full arena. No one's gonna give a shit. He's just trying. It seems too forced. You know what I'm saying? When it seems too forced, I don't like it. Like you watch Jake Roberts with what's his name? That other idiot.
Arch Lancer.
You watch
Lance Archer.
You watch Jake Roberts. He just gets it.
Yeah.
He just does it. That's from years and years and years of doing it. You watch Lance Archer. It's him it's just him just trying to force you to hate him. And it's like you either get heat or you don't.
Yeah.
Like there's guys who go out there and you just fucking boo them no matter what.
Yeah, that's heat. You know what? But that's the problem with wrestling today. Since everybody, there's no more kayfabe. Once you got kayfabe and everybody's hanging out, and you got shows like Totally Diva and all that stuff where you see them all hanging out, how can you make a storyline?
Yeah.
If they were smart, they would use those things to actually make a storyline, make it really fight.
Who was that recently though? It was kind of like it was half and half. The storyline was kind of feeding the reality of it. I was like, oh, well, even the Edge and Orton stuff. Some of that was really good. Matt Hardy to this day still writes some of the best storylines and the best shit going on.
But how about the Undertaker with the AJ when he was telling AJ they went strong? He talked about his wife and all that stuff. How crazy was that? And can you believe that was his retirement match? No,
I don't, because now Sting, I don't know if you saw this, but Sting tweeted out, I might have one last ride.
Oh shit! So
and they were like, if they're gonna do it like AJ Styles way, like it's cinematic, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I think they could do that easily.
I think they should just have them fight like in some kind of fucking cemetery or in some kind of weird shit or like
Can you imagine that? The CGI, if Sting come up the Raptors again, like the old school thing.
Yeah.
And the crows come and get him. That'd be amazing,
my God.
Bro.
Do you see the thing with the thing that they're gonna do with what the fuck? I was just thinking about it. What they doing with why they can't use the Fiend? Something happened with the Fiend, and they're using Wade Wyatt. You saw that?
No, I didn't see it at all.
Because it's gonna be the Wyatt family in that next in Extreme Rules. So it's like the Wyatt family. House of Horror with Braun Strowman.
Back in the swamp. Yeah,
so he had to use because something happened with the Fiend that they couldn't use it because something about two devil worshiping too dark. Let me in, dude. There's some weird shit that came out with, and they're not using. That's what they used Wade Wyatt now. You know that, which I thought was funny. But I love the Fiend. I think they will use the Fiend again, but he's gonna be like the Demon.
That's what it should have been from the beginning.
You bring him out for certain matches, and that's it. Dude, what the hell's going to happen with movies in Hollywood? When are we going to get back to...
Well, they just announced, who was it? Sony tweeted about Venom. Look out. So they said the next 2 weeks they might have an actual Venom trailer come out.
Oh, you seen the trailer for the Umbrella Academy came out?
Yes.
Oh, how good does that look?
Bro, speaking of, that looks phenomenal. But you watched Doom Patrol at all?
Doom Patrol's phenomenal.
Did you watch last night?
No, I didn't see it, man. Was it good?
Oh, it's so good.
The last one
I won't give you spoilers, but it's so good.
The last one with the sex Ghostbusters? How funny was that?
This one gets dark. This one, and it ends like, holy shit. It's all about, put it this way, Jane and Cyborg. There's one scene, and it's a 70s throwback, and you're going to laugh your ass off. Just get really stoned and laugh.
Oh, my God.
It's a 70s TV show throwback, and it's amazing.
Dude, how about Stargirl? So Stargirl's not going to be on the DC network no more after next year. Season 2 is going to go straight to the CW because the ratings are so good.
Well, it's free, so it is. The CW app's free, so it gives
but it's going to be on CW Channel 11, so you can watch on Channel 11.
That shit was good too, though. That was amazing.
So you seen the last one with Brainwave?
Yep.
Dude, but that other girl knows who she is, which is like, you're going to have to kill this character.
I want her dad to take his mask off. Take the mask off for it. I want to see it.
Oh, yeah? Dude, I think he looks like Cobra Commander, like a snake guy.
So do I want to see that.
Because I guess that Japanese guy, remember that girl took the picture? I guess that Japanese guy was her dad.
Yeah.
That's how he looks.
But he's like 100 years old. So how?
Oh yeah, but he told her, "Don't make me take off the mask." Remember?
I know.
I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I want to see the mask. I want to see Grundy come out.
Oh, Grundy, I
give
can't
him the
wait
lock
to
and
see
key,
him.
man. Come on.
I can't wait for see him. But I can't wait to see like their version of the Flash and the version of
Lantern.
the Lantern, because how long they been tasting the Lantern for?
Well, but the Umbrella Academy looks phenomenal, and the boys came out too.
Oh my God, the boys they have.
So Umbrella Academy comes out what, July, right? And the boys is
both of them are coming.
No,
I think. Oh no, one's
boys
August.
September.
Oh, it's
September like first.
So
second.
July 31st is the Umbrella Academy.
Okay, and the boys is
coming
the
out.
first week of September then.
Yeah, dude, let me tell you, that it's going to be phenomenal. All the stuff that's coming out. Have you been watching The Order? This season of The Order?
I started it. I don't know if we finished it. I forget what we got up to.
Dude, it's pretty good because like it's turned into like almost Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I fell in love to begin with.
And it's great. But you seen the news? Sarah Michelle Gellar is up to doing a Buffy season 8.
They're gonna reboot it.
What do you think about that? But she want to do like a 8.
Well, 8 meaning that there's gonna be new Slayers. So the thing is, I don't know if anyone watched Buffy. I was on it for a hot minute. For a hot minute, I mean less than a second. You would never notice it was me. Most of my scenes were cut, and you legit just like the back of my head. It's amazing. Yeah, she said she would come in and have it be like, because at the end of the show, did you watch it at all? No.
Yeah.
All the Slayers are alive.
Yeah,
it's not just one. Now they're all there.
Because Widow did the magic thing with whatever that soul, whatever that they had.
So the thing would be now that she's like the head, like she becomes the Giles.
I think that would be great if they did it like that.
But there's how many Slayers? You got to bring back David Boreanaz. You got to bring back Angel. But now, how do you say that? How do you show him aging? Do you like do a lot of good makeup with him?
You can. Oh, you can. He could just say that he just did makeup to look older because you know why? He wanted to fit in as a human in society, and he didn't want people to know that he's like this 1,000-year-old vampire.
But you watched the end of Angel, the season finale, which I thought they should have gotten a movie.
Oh, it was great. With them surrounded.
They're in the alleyway and he wants to fight a dragon. That's it.
But you ever read the comic book? How they got out? Angel,
no, I missed that.
Angel talks to the dragon and the dragon turns on those people and burns everybody down, and he flies off. He's fine with it. And,
I gotta find it. I gotta buy it.
And Wesley become one of the what was it? Rams in Hell, whatever was the name of that thing.
He was a rogue demon hunter, what it was.
But he became that thing that he Wolfman at heart. He joined the corporation. He was a ghost.
Really? Yeah.
He was a ghost, and he was and that other girl. What was the girl that Fred?
Right. Did you see the reunion with them? She wore a vinyl latex dress.
Dude,
she looked phenomenal.
She was great in The Gift as the mother.
I didn't realize that was even her.
Yeah, that was her.
Gifted.
She was so good in The Gifted. That's another show that I wish that it went on HBO Max. Dude, how about Ben?
My buddy was on that.
How about? Oh yeah, you told me.
Who was supposed to come on the show, but he bailed.
How about Ben? What do you think Ben getting signed to do a Batman for HBO Max?
I hope.
HBO Max is fucking the shit. I got HBO Max.
They're picking it up.
Dude, they're gonna.
Speaking of Ernesto, I hate to cut you off. I threw an idea at him. I said, "Bro, you should be Kilowog." And he's like, "Oh yeah, oh man." I'm like, "Bro, you would be he would be an amazing Kilowog."
He would. Do you see that? You got the CW. Have you watched that Deathstroke like cartoon that they got?
No.
Oh man, it's like rated R. There's cursing and all kind of shit.
Really?
It's on the CW. The C. Look up Deathstroke. They got like a bunch of cartoon that went straight to that thing, and it's like 30 minutes. It's fucking good. It's like showing him howling about his son and Jericho and all that other stuff.
Jericho. The season 2 of Titans was phenomenal, and I really wasn't a big fan of the actor they got for him. I think she was a bigger guy, but after watching this season, I totally agreed with everything they did. I
think it was good, man. I think it was real good.
It was, for me, again, this is just my opinions. When you have Deathstroke in the movie, which is Joey, what's his face, from True Blood.
Oh,
then you have a different Deathstroke.
Yeah.
You kind of keep having different Deathstrokes, like you're saturating the water.
But you know what the thing with the DC, and they did such a good job with that whole Crisis on Infinity War.
They did a great job with it.
They introduced the Flash and the other Flash. So now Michael Keaton is also signed up to do Batman, but now
So I heard he was supposed to be in that.
Yeah.
But something happened where he couldn't.
Yeah.
Then I heard that he's going to play a different version. So the reason I had a whole breakdown with this in Infinity Crisis. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on the CW app, which is free.
Yeah.
And you could just watch the episodes of the Infinite Crisis.
Yeah.
It's Gotham 89 for
Yeah.
a reason. As the year the movie came out, it's the year this.
Yeah.
The red bat symbol is because it's what they're supposedly telling is he's going to become the older Bruce Wayne for Batman Beyond.
Yes, so that's
and
what
he's
they
going to
do.
teach Terry McGinnis, which I'm like, they do that storyline, and which would be awesome. Let Tim Burton do it. Do you imagine a Tim Burton Batman Beyond movie?
That would be great. That would be
As
fucking
dark
phenomenal.
and twisted as it could be.
But you know what's coming? You know what's coming out soon? Also, the fucking Winter Soldier, the Falcon of Winter Soldier.
When is that?
And I think if what they were saying is supposed to August.
It's got to be soon because they don't want to cross over with the Mandalorian. And the Mandalorian is coming out in
Mandalorian is coming out in October.
October.
But the thing about the Falcon, it's like a 6-hour movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Well,
much
no,
what
I heard
it's
it's
gonna
8
be.
now. I heard it's 8 episodes.
So whatever, but it's like a long movie.
I heard so again, one of the rumors. I heard was that since the pandemic and all this shit's going on, that they're re-editing things to make episodes longer, so you have more time to it because they can't shoot anything, so they need more content, which honestly makes sense. So if an episode is supposed to be 40 minutes and now it's 56 minutes and there's a couple more. I watched the Lord of the Rings director's cut, where some of the movies are 4.5 hours, and I love them. Like I can sit through them until time comes home, so I'm okay with that.
You know what's the one thing that bugged? The Hobbit should have not been that long. 3 movies. They also did.
Yeah, I don't get how you make 3 movies out of the Hobbit, but some of those scenes are phenomenal. It was good.
Yeah, but
It was-
even
I
like if you watch the fucking original trilogy, that's like fucking something like 30 hours almost.
If you watch the director's cut,
Yeah, like
it's
older
insane.
than- It's insane how long this shit is. I'm like, I can't even. I did.
But I love it. I watch it. I loved it.
I watched the Hamilton thing. It was pretty good. The
I
Hamilton
love watching
play.
it. I'll watch it, but I haven't watched it. And I
It's
feel bad because
alright.
what's his face just passed away. Finally, he had COVID.
Oh yeah.
The guy from that, and he was recovering, but then he didn't.
Yeah,
Which
that's
unfortunately-
crazy, man. Holy shit, like that shit, dude. That shit. It's amazing how some people it didn't affect, and some people just.
Dude, I'm laughing because right now there's a thing, and this is why I hate the fucking media, including ourselves sometimes. How they're attributing the Trump rallies to the rise in COVID. So 2 weeks after the Trump rallies, like, it's all because of the Trump rallies. I'm like, so all the protests that have been happening for the past, 2 fucking months when no one's wearing masks, none of that matters. Just like, stop. It's like whole bullshit on both sides. That's all I gotta say.
They're both terrible. You know what's funny? But the whole thing. But again, the Cobra is going up, but it's still that.
Well,
you know
they
what?
just canceled Dragon Con.
Yeah.
This morning they canceled Fantasy Fest, which I was pissed about.
They did a test. They did a testing that I think is a vaccine that might be okay to use for humans.
Well, Mark Cuban was on The View last week, and they were asking him about this, that, and the other. And you can have any opinion you want on Mark Cuban. I love the guy. I think he's a genius to a degree, and he's an asshole, which is why I like him. And he said, he's like, I have a good hunch and good knowledge that there's probably going to be something in the works by November, where things are not settled down completely, but it's at least more controllable. Which, let's hope, because I can't have this next year again. One year, this is enough.
No, but the numbers, it's amazing how those numbers went up in all the places that they went up, and they're blaming the bars and restaurants for
That's not like bars and restaurants. Well, I mean, think about it. It's in Florida where they're sitting on the beach and everyone's, not to be rude, but if you're on vacation, what do you do on vacation? You eat, you drink, and you... What? Fuck.
Yeah,
You
a
fuck.
lot.
You go meet people, and if you're single, you're fucking everything under the sun. At least I did.
Dude, you
Still
know
do.
what was funny? I stayed in a hotel room. I did a staycation for a day for overnight. I went to the Arlo Hotel, which was a beautiful
I heard. I
hotel.
wasn't.
It was good. And the stuff. And can I tell you, at that rooftop, there was no social distance. There was like 20 people at the bar.
Were you wearing masks?
Okay, so this is the thing. All the staff was wearing masks. Like everybody working was wearing masks. When I went up, I was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And the people I was with were wearing masks. But once you went back to your table, nobody was wearing a mask. Like I went back to the
But if you
table.
sit at your table, Like,
Yeah.
I'm around you 24/7. So
Yeah, and that's what I was telling the person I was
that's why
with.
you have herpes sip like 16, but I have only 15.
I was telling. No, but did I tell you I had a girl over the other day, and I told her, how would you like to get Cobra 21, baby?
Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai 21.
Oh, you see, Cobra Kai is actually going to Netflix. Have you
Is it?
seen it?
No.
It is phenomenal.
I saw the first 2 episodes.
Dude,
I never got read to.
I saw season 1 and 2. It is phenomenal.
I heard it's
like,
good.
It's like, and I like how they tease other people
Just
from
the fact
show.
they made Daniel the asshole.
No, but
Because
now-
you know the whole story behind that? Behind the whole Cobra Kai situation, why it started? Because somebody recut the movie, making it where Daniel was the real instigator and he was the asshole. And the guys who were like, listen, that's a great premise. Let's make a TV show about it. And they're like, what's the worst that can happen? You're home, you write a show, you pitch it. If it goes nowhere, it goes nowhere. But you tried, you shot your load, you did what you did.
But now it's funny because now it look like they both gonna have to team up because the original head.
I don't know.
Cobra Kai
I don't
is
want to
back.
know.
I mean,
John? I don't want to know.
It's fat.
Well, they obviously ain't gonna bring Mr. Miyagi back. He's dead.
He's dead. But it's great. The kid, the
I
guy
don't
that
wanna
was
know.
the
I
bad
don't
guy.
know spoilers.
He's so good. He is so good.
Oh, Johnny's
Yeah,
amazing.
Johnny, do you ever see him?
Bro, that first episode,
Yeah.
he's fixing the houses and shit. I was like, holy God.
Do you ever see the episode How I Met Your Mother that he was like Barney's best
No.
man and broke him in? Oh, I always knew you were the good guy of the Karate Kid. Just before this show even started, I think that's what got the show started because the guy Barney always say, Johnny was the hero. Ralph Macchio was an asshole.
Johnny. Something like Johnny. I love the fact in the
Johnny.
storyline that he lost that championship and that just made his life go down.
That's it.
It's so amazing.
And the other guy, Ralph Macchio, on the car dealership. Hey, I can fix your car. He's like an arrogant asshole. Yeah.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Oh man, and the kids are great. Like, you know what? They really play to the part of the whole show, which is
you know what it is, and I want to say I hate to say this, but I love it because I love the '80s. It plays the '80s nostalgia. Ready Player One, which the book was a lot better. I heard. I didn't.
Oh,
read the
yeah.
book. That movie was phenomenal.
the movie was
It
phenomenal.
was so good. It was just done well.
but
When certain movies are done well,
but
I gotta go for it.
I mean, when they do stuff like that, it's like holy shit, man! Everything's so crazy. But
Oh, what I
it's-
did
it's
see
so
was I
good.
just saw the new Chucky, and I wanted to like it.
Oh, I heard that it's very interesting
It was
because it's
bad.
like about
was bad.
somebody hacking and stuff like that.
It was bad.
I haven't even seen it.
It was horrible.
I wouldn't even see it. What did you see it on?
It was on HBO for free.
Oh, so
it
I'll
was
see it on
horrible.
HBO for free.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It's basically, I'll tell you the whole story. A guy gets mad because he's being fired, so he hacks one of the chips for the doll. That's it. It's very Japanese, storyline-esque where, the rogue doll goes crazy. Because I want to do the research on this, and maybe someone else who watches the show maybe could tell us this. Apparently, you can't have certain things in certain countries. Like, you can't have... So, Mephisto won't be in Doctor Strange because apparently in Japan or China or one of them, you can't have demons or the devil.
Yeah, they got
It's
weird
banned.
shit like that.
So, that's why I think they changed it, because the original Child's Play, if I've ever seen it, it's phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
He manifests demons to put his soul into a doll. But apparently they can't do that in the movie.
No.
So he fakes this chip. Dude, it was just bad. And I love Audrey, whatever her name is, because she's crazy as shit.
I kind of.
But it was a bad movie.
Do you ever
Sucked.
seen the show Legion?
Yes. Well, I watched the first 2 seasons because you told me to.
Oh my God!
But it got too...
Dude, it's
all
so
over.
bizarre. You gotta see season 3. Season 3 is like, what the fuck? It was so good. It ended good. Like, you know what? They had a beginning, a middle, and an end,
Okay.
which is good. It's like almost like you've been watching WWE lately, right? And what have they done lately in WWE? They start very hot, then they have like a middle story, and then they build it up to the fucking end.
The problem with WWE is they sour on things fast, and this is the one thing I will say about everyone when I agree with you.
Oh, what happened to
Is-
the girl that fought Becky Lynch? Where is she? Like, Vince McMahon didn't like the way she looks.
Yeah.
She's done.
What's his face? Yeah, the MMA guy. He changed his mind worse than a bipolar individual. Like, you got to relax
And you know
and
what-
let it.
and you know what
slow
this-
burn's the best way to go.
You know what the sad thing is? Bruce Pritchard is also like Vince. So Bruce Pritchard is now running the storyline. And come on, Bruce Pritchard, as much as he's just this old school wrestling guy. Like, like those Jim Cornette, all those guys. But then they got like 25 young kids and they're writing shit.
The problem is they're writing to what Vince likes. Don't write what Vince likes.
No,
write something and say, listen, this is the... You watch the shows. How many times did the wrestlers say, I had to fight Vince in this? I had to fight.
Yeah.
How many times did Jericho say, I went into a fist fight with Triple H saying, listen,
Yeah.
I know this is going to work. And to Triple H's chagrin, afterwards, he was like, listen, I pulled Jericho aside and said, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That was the way to do it.
You want to hear what Vince McMahon think about Matt Riddle? I thought you laugh when you hear what I'm going to tell you. You know, he think he's like the new Shawn Michael?
Yeah. I heard that.
I like him, but he's like RVD 3.0. He's a stoner.
See, you say RVD. I say he's Randy Orton at that age. He's a, I don't say drug addict because I know he just smokes his weed, blah blah blah. But he's a hothead. He's arrogant. And you gotta learn how to humble yourself. Dude, he went at it with Goldberg, and I don't like Goldberg. I can't stand Goldberg, but you give him the man his credit. He put asses in seats.
He went at it with Goldberg with Brock.
Okay, bro.
I like to see you.
Yeah, bro.
You know, Brock would probably fuck him up.
Bro would eat him. Brock would take him and just snap him, and I would laugh.
Dude, so what do you think?
I met Paul Heyman at the restaurant when I was working there.
Paul Heyman is great.
And Paul Heyman is taller than me and looks like the size of a house. He's a big man. He's a dwarf next to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, which
so
is
imagine
amazing.
staying next to Brock Lesnar. Like, really think about that. Like, you realize how big these guys are because they're in a big ring and they're with other big guys. You stand next to them, and The Miz, I think it's said more times in this show than not, The Miz said it best. When he goes to his MTV shows, he's huge. I'm the biggest guy here. I go to work, I'm small. Like, those guys are tremendous.
Dude, let me tell you, and as small as the Miz looked, the Miz is a big guy too, man. Have you ever met him? He's like pretty big. I was shocked like how big he was.
That's what I'm saying. Now imagine how big he is compared to. I mean, have you the Big Show? Met him once.
Tremendous.
That man's hand is bigger than my chest. Like it's insane.
Dude, imagine he giving you like a chest slap.
No. Do you see? All right, so put it this way: you saw Daniel Bryan. I forgot which match it was. I think it was like one of the smaller guys. His chest was just bloody red.
Oh yeah,
with blood spitting out. Now imagine the Big Show's hands, which are like concrete, and they're that much bigger.
But you know what? His chest was bleeding in that greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Yeah.
And he just took that many. Oh my God!
But who chopped him up that bad? It wasn't Edge? Who was it?
Ric Flair used to chop people that bad.
Not to that bloody mess, no. I've never seen Flair do that.
I see Benoit do that, chop a few people.
Well, he also, I see him choke some people out too, and then kill himself. It happens. Oh. The man was not normal. Yeah, I went there. The man was not normal. The man was insane.
Oh man, you just shit up.
I'm not shitting on him, but the man was not normal.
I was like, wow, man. No, but so what do you think are we gonna get back to normal? Like with all these movies, like. You're gonna see. So the AMC's we're gonna open in Florida, but obviously that's not happening now. You're not gonna notice how bad the movies are until like 2. So most people don't realize this. When you make a movie, it takes about 4 years to make it. You don't make it in February; it's out in March. You know, it takes production, post-production, this, that, and the other. So nothing filmed for this year. You won't see the hurt until 2023, 24. That's when you're not gonna see anything worthwhile coming out, unless hopefully there are individuals at home shooting their own home movies, now technology, bro. This happened in the 60s, you would see nothing. But now cell phones, camera phones, webcams, we have the technology to do things at home. How many kids you know do better CGI graphics in their home computers than Hollywood does now? Oh yeah, there's people actually doing.
This is your chance to sit at home and do something.
But if you go on YouTube and you get some of those hero things that people did themselves, like stories, they're fantastic.
Well, I saw something this morning on Good Morning America about the kid who I think may have been part of Hamilton that he was in talks with Disney to do Miles Morales.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, they had him all over, and he made his own TikTok with special effects about him maybe being it and the rumors. I'm like, that's amazing.
Did you see that other movie that went straight to Disney, where I thought was going to be a big franchise? That
Artemis Fowl?
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Oh,
Did you watch
was it bad? No, I didn't.
Oh
watch
my
it.
God, it's horrible.
Maybe that's what. Maybe thank God it didn't go to regular movie.
I watched it sober. Then I got drunk and watched it. Then I watched it with a cigar to see if maybe it was just me. It is so bad. The kidney is horrible. What's his face? Josh Gad, who I'm not a huge fan of. He's actually really good in it, but the storyline is non-existent. It's just it's horseshit.
Oh shit! It fucking.
It's horse.
I was
shit.
hoping it was good, man.
No,
I was gonna watch it, so I'm not even gonna watch it out because that's terrible.
What did the idiot call it? He called it Harry Potter meets Harry Potter meets Die Hard. It is nothing like that. It is nothing like that. It's Harry Potter meets fucking Men in Black. Is what it is, and even that is a stretch. It's bad.
Dude,
it was horrible.
You know what movie I thought I was disappointed that was that bad? Fucking Men in Black International was terrible.
That movie was horrible too. It was bad.
I couldn't believe how bad. How about
somebody had a great comment to me the other day. It said, "Stop rebooting great movies. Reboot shit ones that were bad and make them better.
Make them better, yeah.
Because
that wouldn't be
you're
bad.
starting at a low bar. When you start here at a great movie, it's like saying we're gonna reboot, Back to the Future.
Yeah,
you
you can't do that.
Leave it the fuck alone. It was a great movie. Let it go. But reboot, something that sucks. Like all right. So one of the best, worst movies ever I love is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Killer Clowns is a great '80s horror flick. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's so campy and bad. I love it. Go watch it.
But
even what was it? Evil Dead? With when they rebooted it, I'm like, all right, it wasn't great, but I get it. It was a good movie. It wasn't too serious for me.
Yeah,
it was awesome. So,
I saw that and I thought it was excellent just the way it was. I thought it was just very. The other one that they had, like the the Night of the Living Dead, is so great. Like, you know what people
there are so many. I remember did his Day of the Dead, which was phenomenal.
Oh, Day of the Dead was fantastic.
The whole zombie thing, I totally understand, and they keep changing it, and that's I get it, but don't so it's like rebooting fucking what's his face with the Hames.
Edward Scissorhands?
No. Because they did part 2 and part 3 with Feldman, and it was horrible. Wow, Drinking in the Sun's not good for me. Lost Boys.
Oh, Lost Boys.
There was Lost Boys. The first one's amazing.
The first one's the best one. The other one was terrible.
I didn't watch the next couple, but I know Feldman was in the other ones, and I feel bad for him because he got fucking shit on constantly.
They did the same thing with that other one, the Robert Rodriguez one, From Dusk to Dawn. They made a bunch of shitty movies that were terrible.
The first one was so good.
Yeah.
So the first one messed me up because the first one, it was so serious. It was very Quentin Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
The whole first maybe 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden, when fucking Salma Hayek, who looks amazing in a bikini, I'm sure she still does.
Ooh, yes.
When she turned to it's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? It turned into, yeah.
It went downhill from there. Also, I don't know if you know this, the guy Sex Machine in that's the monster maker. He made all those masks.
Oh yeah.
He's the Hollywood guy to go to. He just did all of Slipknot's masks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know his name though, 'cause I'm not that smart.
You want to hear something funny? But the Dusk to Dawn. You know what was good? The Dusk to Dawn's series. They did a TV show on El Rey. Was very good. El Rey is such a. You know what I love about El Rey? They still have the Kung Fu theater on Saturday. Like old school Kung Fu theater.
Somebody just told me something recently about a show. Wasn't you? About 18 personalities jumping into their bodies. An older show. If you know this,
oh, that's the United States of something.
No. It was like so like the 8 people are connected. So one chick's being raped, but she's into a woman who's a kung fu master, and she fucks him up. And then something else happens. And they said it's about 3 seasons long. They said it's amazing. You have to watch it.
I wonder if that's the Sense.
That's what it is. There you go.
Sense.
How was it? Is it good?
8. No, I didn't
Sense
see it.
Sense 8. Yeah.
But I heard it's good.
Everyone said to me. They said the sex scenes are insane.
Yeah.
Because when one person's having sex, all 8 of them are there.
Yeah.
So they're all feeling.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
But they tap into. All right, so let's say you're tapping into a girl.
Yeah.
And they're getting penetrated. You're like, what?
What the fuck?
Why do I feel this? I'm a guy.
Yeah, that was it. You know what was that? It was only 2 seasons. I didn't.
Was it 2? I thought it was 3. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was
and I
good,
don't
though.
think they even had a season finale because it just got
got
canceled
yeah.
like in the middle. Like I hate when they start a good show and then in the middle they just done.
Yeah.
It's like why? It's so good.
That was Original Heroes. The Original Heroes season 1 and 2 were phenomenal. 3, 4 was horrible, and I only give 4 a horrible because I love Ray Park, and everyone knows this. I fanboy for Ray Park.
And then you get the reboot. The reboot was shit. Oh.
Well, the reboot sucked. But why the reboot suck? Because they were focusing more on No Ordinary Family.
Yeah.
You remember that show? No one does, because it sucked.
It was terrible.
It starred the guy who played the Thing in the reboot of fucking Fantastic Four.
That was fantastic. It
was their way of saying, oh, hey, here's superheroes on TV and wholesome. Like, nah, bitch, come on.
You know what? The Incredibles is pretty much Ordinary Family if you think about it.
Which is?
Incredibles? You ever seen the cartoon The Incredibles? It's almost the same thing.
Yes, it's Disney. I've definitely seen those.
Disney,
yeah.
You know? It's like, what are they doing? It was pretty much Ordinary Family, but a lot better.
All right, so oh my Lord, she's back. So from now on, we're going to sit here and do the podcast. And hopefully I have enough editing friends who can circle and just put fingers to all the amazing visuals going by. Holy shit.
It's amazing, man. it's amazing, man. You know what the crazy thing is?
The only way to make it better right now is if we were sitting in Miami, like on the beach. Which right now would be good. We'd both be dead then. We'd be dead with COVID.
Man. Fuck, man. Can you believe how those numbers went up, man? It's almost like... It's funny. You know what's funny? It's like we had the whole protest and all this shit for 2. Nothing went up. Nobody once everything's over now. It's skyrocket. It's like holy motherfucking all these other places that open up. And you know what? I think what's going to happen. And you know what the thing is also? New York, we done with this. Before anybody else, we were already on the ball.
You were shot down. Yeah, I mean...
to the point that people... If you were from New York, you couldn't go anywhere else. Now what is New York doing? We're closing our borders because we don't want people from other places. How about all the people that live here that left to go to Florida that don't want to come back to New York?
Oh, trust me, if I did not think going to Florida would not have me be quarantined for like 2 weeks, we'd be gone. I'd go say hello. We're going to AC next Sunday.
I want to see if I can get away and go because it's going to be hard for me because I'm taking...
So right now, staying at the Hard Rock costs us $42 total.
I know, it's like
Sunday
ridiculous.
Night.
Dude, like right now you can rent any hotel in New York, like a real. If you want to do a stay vacation, go to Hotel Tonight and look at the prices. You can stay on some very good hotel for very low prices.
I'm sure.
You know, like nobody cares. Nobody's doing nothing, and it's like it costs nothing. Like you can get a hotel for $75 to $100 to whatever. But it's a staycation. You go somewhere else. It was good. And it was weird staying in a hotel.
Oh,
and
that's what he's doing.
And everybody following social justice, you know?
Sorry, I'm watching this idiot cover up all the police department names.
Oh, yeah.
With a sticker.
With a sticker. But, you know, there's the whole thing with... Oh, that's what they painted that one. You see how they painted that one?
Yeah. Well, he's covering them now.
Yeah. So, I was like, I stay in the hotel.
And then using gloves so that you don't know it's him.
Yeah.
Hey, stupid! You put your hands on it already.
Oh, they
have
already
your fingerprints, stupid.
You want to hear? But the hotel was good, man. Staying at the place. So when you go to Atlantic City, they got a lot of social distance shit going on. You know, are you ready for that? Like they got this shit done. Imagine that.
Bro, I go to enjoy myself. She wants to gamble. I want to just eat oysters. Hooters is open. I still have wings at Hooters. So I can be social distance and see boobs. I'm not.
Yeah. But the way they do it, like they had a guy on the CW News talking about how he was going to do it. So they pretty much are doing 25% capacity. There's only a certain amount of people on the floor. They even change the cards every so often, just so when people are playing the cards and stuff.
Well, no. There's no physical dealers at all yet.
No, some places do have, but you got the mirror and they can put in the cards underneath. Yeah, they got some because some people don't play without physical. You can't do the whole...
I was told there's no dealers at all.
No, there's some dealers, but they put some electronic machine. So they say there'll be a real dealer here, and they can only have 4 people on the thing, and then electronic. Not
Okay.
a real dealer. That's what it's supposed. That's what the guy was saying.
I'm shocked they don't have the machines out on the boardwalk yet.
The other thing they doing also is when you go on the machine, once you finish one machine, they got somebody wiping them and cleaning them. They got hand sanitizer. Like, dude, if anybody can do it, it's the gambling casino because they got the money.
Well, I heard
thing.
Vegas is taking a big hit right now because of Arizona and Texas being
Oh
all
yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
I heard Vegas, they're looking to close certain places down. Like Luxor's closing down.
Oh yeah,
I
that
heard,
is done.
They open too soon again. Or they're getting hammered again, which really sucks.
But dude, what can you do? Like the thing went up. That's why you think phase
Bro,
3.
she's come back again. Like this young lady has now walk back and forth past us 4 times. Look at her. Like, you want to be on TV, sweetheart? Just come over here. Like, I'm not playing anymore. Come over here. I'll put you on my YouTube show. It's all right, sweetheart. You know, I'm an old man, but
Me too, very old. But you know what?
you know what? So for those at home who didn't see before, I'll try and edit it better. She was doing the old school leader. She had her thong up past her fucking hands, above her hips. She looked good. Good visuals.
She came over like 3-4 times, walked back and forth.
She went back this way with the blonde, then came back by herself. Then went back this way again. It's like, come
No,
on,
she
bro.
did the other way. Maybe she's a woman of the night. Maybe that's the new
that'll
thing.
be our thing. So the man show had girls jumping on trampolines.
Oh
Now we'll
my
have
God.
ours. What? See, I hate to pick this up. So they're yelling at. Did you see the one Melissa Milano? They
No.
screamed at her.
Oh, for doing blackface?
Yeah, but it wasn't. But it
No,
was because it was Snooki.
It was Italian.
But no one brings up Jimmy Kimmel doing Carmelo.
No, they did bring. I brought that up last week. Remember
you did. No, but I'm saying the media don't. No one
Oh
says
no,
shit on him.
he been on hiding, man. Since he do that thing, he been hiding. He hasn't done a show live. He's hiding, man. Because he should have Carmelo at the show and apologize or whatever.
Apologize for what? It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, it's like now with the new cancel culture, they're going after you. You put something on Facebook, they could go up to me all they want, man. You know how many horrible shit that I say, and I'll say it again. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you can't handle it, it's like I told people, it's like, look at fucking Joe Rogan. People complain about his show. Again,
Bro.
his show is a fucking podcast. If you don't want to see it,
Yeah, but anyway,
Just don't put it on.
I can't watch his show for 2 hours straight. I get the clips of it, but I love Rogan.
Rogan is great.
Because he's like most of it. So I'll tell you this story. So I was last night, 2 nights ago. I had some friends over. One of which is I'm not going to say his name. Call him Jeff. He's a gay Hispanic who is completely in the blue. Loves him. After many drinks, we decided to start having the conversation because he goes to all the protests. He goes to all of it.
You can't have.
Honestly, scary enough. One of the reasons I love Jeff is because we can still have his conversations, and I skull fucked him more than anybody. I kept saying to him, you know why this idiot in office wins? It's because people like you. What do you mean? And I said, look in the mirror. People who are on the fence of who to vote for, you're the reason they vote against you.
Oh yeah, there's some
Like,
people that
you're
do
the
that
reason
shit.
that they will say no. Because you are so illogical with certain things. Just be able to say once in a while, I'm wrong. That's all it takes.
Nah,
when
people
you're
don't
always
wanna say
right.
no, nobody's. Let me tell you. Again, and I always go back to the Nazis. The Nazis was a protest that went too far.
Yeah.
And people don't get it. And it was a protest that started as a protest. It was a party. It was a political party that went too far.
And he realized, like Jesus Christ, I can just manipulate all of you and move it along.
Yeah, keep moving on. And the thing is, with this whole thing with Trump and thing, you know what? There's going to be a lot of people that vote for him just because they don't like what's going on.
Yeah.
And now you can't even have a conversation. Like I was telling the other day, you can't have a conversation without somebody getting the fucking, like, they fucking lose their mind.
I had an issue today about so the idiots who covered in California covered Black Lives Matter with the paint. You see that shit? They should be arrested. They should be charged with hate crime. They should be. And my answer was, all right, cool. That's your stance on it. Awesome. Now, mind you, I'm agreeing with the person.
But dude,
But let me finish. But people who pull the statues down, they should be charged with a hate crime. They should be charged for this, that, and the other. Just because your opinion is on something doesn't mean it's law. Law should have no bias. Left, right, gay, straight, whatever. It should be the law. That's it. So you want to cover something that you find offensive? Well, because what happens next? Oh, your hair's offensive. You should shave it. Oh, your obesity is offensive, which to me it's not. I love it. But
I don't care.
that's the point, though. Like, where does your opinion stop? And it's just wrong.
No more, because people are just fucking stupid. But you check out the stupidity. Some people just took down the Frederick Douglass fucking statue. I'm like, you.
He fought against slavery, stupid. Yeah, bro. They wanted to pull down. I don't know if they did or not. The Captain America statue in Brooklyn.
These people are stupid.
Captain America, a fictional character who's all about about America.
I'm still going.
It's offensive.
I'm still going with my protest. I want the Rocky thing down, put up Creed.
Start that. Oh my God. Pull down Rocky and Philly and put up Creed.
That's the only thing.
Black boxer lives matter. Oh my
After he got killed by the Russian guy. No, you gotta put Creed up, man. He died for the country, baby. Apollo Creed.
I'm reaching out to any idiot who builds statues. Build an Ivan Drago statue, please, and put it somewhere.
No, I want Apollo Creed.
I know, but
I want to put
how many more people will be triggered for Ivan Drago?
Oh my God. With Creed on the floor.
that white looking. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
But I still want my Creed statue up somewhere. I want an Apollo Creed, man.
Shit.
Carl Weber was a bad motherfucker, dude.
Bro, him the Mandalorian is phenomenal.
And I gotta ask
He's
you a
so
question.
good, the Mandalorian.
Do you know what the Black National Anthem is?
I have no idea.
What the fuck is the Black National Anthem? I've never heard this until the other people talk about the Black National Anthem.
We're gonna go there now. I've had
I
a few drinks.
I was telling Mike Rocker Mike. I think it should be like Shaft. Doom, doom, doom. That'd be a badass. But that'd be a badass national anthem, man. Come on, you in your car. This.
Well, I asked Eric.
Shaft. Come on, Shaft is a bad motherfucker.
I asked Eric, did you get a vote on this? He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you're a Black American. Did you get a vote on what it should be? He goes, no.
No. You know what? Here's the problem when like white people try a narrative what like minorities are. It's more racist than anything you can ever do.
Yes. Yes, it
You're
is.
telling black people how they should react, and then well, you go to these, and then the problem is they go to the nice black neighborhood. You never see none of these people go to like the bad black neighborhood and be like, because they would get robbed. Or you go to a fucking Spanish neighborhood with this shit.
That's why I love the conversations on Facebook.
Those people would turn on you quicker than anything. They would chop you, man. Yeah. Thank you for the protest, but now we gotta rob you. Like any good.
We got out, bitch. I'm out.
Like any good Hispanic would do. Like me, thank you for the protest. Now just run your shit. Oh, don't call the cops.
Call them. It's no one there anymore. All right.
But this is the shit that's so funny.
We're running long again.
We always run long.
We're 57 minutes in.
The motherfucker of the week is that piece of shit, like always, De Blasio for like the 68th time.
Oh my God. Somebody do me a favor. I don't know who watches this show. There's some of you who probably watch it religiously. Go and look and see all the shows and see how many times Rob has called him the motherfucker of the week.
He is terrible. He's the worst.
I want to do a ratio. Like
he's the worst
so
man.
I'll throw a shout out to Whataculture. Whataculture.com. They're amazing. He has ups and downs. I want to pull the meter down and go. Well, he has a meter in terms of a small roll-up, and he abuses it.
Oh, man.
And now it's like number 97. Yeah. Goes, hey, pull this thing down. I'm going to pull it down for you. Here comes the Rossi. The Blasio is...
No, but you want to hear who got a little fucking shit on? AOC got shit on for calling Spanish people brown people and a bunch of Spanish people. You know what like if you go to the Dominican Republic, those people that like me, some people would consider me white or whatever, right?
White Hispanic?
If I go, white
like
Hispanic, like cinnamon. So if you go to the Dominican Republic and you're my color, you're a white person. Doesn't matter what it is. That's what people don't understand in area. You go to another country, like any Hispanic country, and the Hispanics are the worst against black people. They treat the black people in their country like shit. Like shit. Go to Spain, go to something. Look at France. France had to do something about the Muslim because the regular French people treating the Muslim like shit. People don't realize, like, you go to the Dominican Republic, We hate the Haitian. That's just what it is. The Dominican hates the fucking Haitian. I don't know why. That's a hatred. That's what it is. It's like nobody questions. You don't see no Black Lives Matter or anything like that. People don't care. People just don't give a fuck. You go to his fucking Spanish country, you tell them what to do. It's the same thing with fucking Dominican Republic. Just did immigration, kicked out all the Haitian, and the United States goes, oh, you guys can't. You run your own country. You see what's going to happen.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And look what happened here. And these. That's all I can say, man.
De Blasio's the motherfucker of the weekend.
Always motherfucker of the week.
For me, he is because, and I understand that these restaurants need their spaces to put outside dining we're in right now, which I love it. But legit, parking in this city is now
non-existent.
It's insane.
What's up, Charlie?
He's slowly getting rid of all of cars.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm fine with, but then the public transportation has to get better.
Yeah, it does have to get better. It's still it's still not very good. It's still very slow.
It sucks here.
You know what? I wonder how the bus is going to be to go to Atlantic City. That's my big thing. When I go to Atlantic City, I'm probably going to take the bus to go there.
Next Sunday, we'll be there.
So I want to see. I might just do. I feel like going tomorrow just to test the waters. All right.
I'm off.
I always have a good time. I don't know. I'm thinking.
I'll just drive, man.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. If you drive, I go. That's what I'm talking about.
Do a little lumped up day trip.
Yeah.
Well, you spend a night. Fuck, spend a night. Come back in the morning.
Who knows? Let's see how much hotel, because that might still be crazy expensive. Who the hell knows? You know.
Wait, you never know. You might hear an impromptu episode 98 in AC.
See. So to all you people,
wait, where are you at? You're on Instagram, you're on Twitter. You're on.
Look at anything getting lumped up. And I am.
You can order these now.
Oh yeah, $15. Just reach me out on Facebook and
or Twitter
or
Instagram
and send me an address and Venmo $15 or send me $15 and you get one of these. It won't have your name on it, but it'll have lumped up the statue and everything.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, and they're pretty good.
They're really comfortable. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, they're comfortable.
Look at that, man. Ooh.
So I build my own, but I don't sell
He
them.
got his own. He looked like something from Mad Max.
Mad Max.
So, John, where can I find you and what you up to the next couple of weeks?
I'm home with a mermaid. With a mermaid. as she moonwalks across. So, as we always say, don't get drunk.
Get lumped up.
Lumped up,
See you later, you fucks.
Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye. Adios.